Hey guys, we're back for another math lesson. We're going to be working with word problems. We're going to be thinking about plans and how to use that. We're also going to be thinking about subtraction. So let's stay tuned. Let's go ahead and read our problem and then see how we can use plans to solve it. Okay, so it says there are 47 penguins in the San Diego Zoo. 31 of those penguins are girls. How many penguins are girls? Let's read it again to make sure we understand. There are 47 penguins at the San Diego Zoo. 31 of those penguins are girls. How many of those penguins are not girls? And that's a really interesting question, and we're going to use plans to solve it. Now remember, when I use plans, which I have right here, I think about what each letter stands for. So the P stands for problem type. What is this asking me to do? Is this asking me to find out how many there are altogether, or is it asking me to find the difference? Is it asking me to subtract? Let's read again. There are 47 penguins at the San Diego Zoo. 31 of those penguins are girls. How many of those penguins are not girls? What do you think, adding or subtracting? This is a subtraction problem. It's asking us about some less. So this is a subtraction problem. So I can write subtraction, I can write some less, whatever I think. So subtraction. Now moving on to the L, label. Let's look back at our problem and let's label it so that we know which numbers to use and what is important information. Okay, there are 47 penguins at the San Diego Zoo. 31 of those penguins are girls. How many of those penguins are not girls? So 47 penguins is important to let us know how many we started with. 31 penguins is important to know because that's how many we know are girls. Then we just have to figure out how many are not girls. So we know that 47 and 31 are important. So I've labeled, so that's good. I'll put my check mark there. Answer is what A stands for. We're going to skip that. We don't know the answer yet, so we're going to skip that. Let's go down to number sentence. Now we know that this is a subtraction problem. We decided that already. So I'll go ahead and write my minus sign, and I am going to go ahead and write my equal sign. A math equation is not complete without an equal sign, so make sure you put that in there. Okay, so I started out with 47 penguins. That's how many they had. And we know that one group of those penguins are girls and one group is not girls. The girls group is worth 31 penguins. So I would put 31 right here. And then we will find out the difference, or how many penguins are left over to be in the other group, in the not girls group. And then lastly is strategies. So let's use our number line strategy to solve this problem. So I'm going to write down here number line. I'm also going to write tens and ones because we're going to use tens and ones a little bit as we do our number line. So number line, tens and ones. Let me draw it here for us. So I'll go ahead and draw it. And I'm going to go ahead and draw a tens and ones chart over here as well to help us break up the numbers. So tens and ones. So you can see my number line and you can see my tens and ones chart. So when we're doing subtraction, we know that we're going to start at the end down here and that we're going to be moving down or backwards on the number line because our numbers will be getting smaller. We're subtracting, we're taking away. But before I put anything on the number line, let's decompose these numbers in my number sentence using tens and ones to help me add and subtract. So how many tens are in 47? There are 4 groups of 10 in 47. That's right. How many ones are in 47? There are 7 groups of ones in 47. How many tens are in 31? There are 3 groups of 10 in 31, and we know that's worth 30. How many groups of 1 are in 31? There's 1 group of ones in 31. There we go. Okay, so which number are we going to put on our number line first? Remember, it's subtraction, and we need to start with our biggest number. So we're going to start with 47. 47. So I'll put 47 right here on my number line. Now I need to work on subtracting out 31. So what I'll do is I know that I need 3 jumps of 10. 1, 2, 3, and 1 jump of 1. 1. So let me go ahead and write that in there. Okay, and you can see it's kind of small, so I'll hold it up close. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and subtract on the number line. So 47 minus one group of tens would be 37. Good job. 37 minus one group of tens would be 27. Excellent. 27 minus one group of tens would be 17. Awesome. Now I'm out of tens to subtract. I'm subtracting ones now. 1 minus 17 would be 16. Do I have any more numbers to subtract? No. So my final answer is 16 penguins. And I'll fill it in here too. My final answer is 16. So that's how we used plans to solve on a number line after we decomposed our numbers from our number sentence. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. I will see you guys soon.